Your car used to be a machine with wheels, mirrors, and an engine. Now it may also be a collection of cameras, microphones, sensors, navigation records, Bluetooth connections, and event logs. Some of those systems protect you. Backup cameras reduce accidents. Dash cameras can document a crash. Parking sensors help avoid damage. Emergency systems can call for help after a collision. But every new sensor creates another question. When your car records something, who can ask for it? The answer is not as simple as the police can see everything, and it is not as simple as your car is private. Laws vary by country, state, and case. Access can depend on a warrant, consent, a company policy, an emergency request, or footage that someone else already captured. Still, the basic shift is real. Cars are becoming computers that move through the physical world, and computers create records. Imagine a collision. A nearby vehicle or a modern car may preserve data about speed, braking, and impact. This data often becomes part of an investigation. Systems vary. Some record only after an event, while others upload data to the cloud. There are many systems with different owners and rules. A car is now more than transportation. It's a witness, and one that never forgets where it was pointed. The most obvious source is video. Dash cameras can capture the road ahead. Some vehicles use exterior cameras for parking, driver assistance, or security features. Nearby cars can record incidents that the people inside never even notice until later. In an investigation, police may ask an owner to voluntarily provide footage. In some situations, they may seek legal process for data held by a company or a third party. In an emergency, the rules can be different again. That does not mean every parked car becomes a police camera. It means that when an event happens, the search for evidence increasingly includes the vehicles that were nearby. And video is only one layer. Many modern cars store event data. People sometimes call it a black box, although the real systems are more complicated. Depending on the vehicle and the event, records can include information related to speed, braking, throttle position, seatbelt use, or the moment before and after a crash. This can be useful. It can help reconstruct an accident. It can challenge a false story. It can protect a driver who was blamed unfairly. But it also changes the balance between convenience and privacy. When a car is connected to an app, location history, remote commands, charging history, and service records can create an additional trail. Again, what is available depends on the company, the account settings, and the law. But the trail exists because the car is designed to communicate. The question is not whether technology is good or bad. The question is whether drivers understand what their cars collect, where it goes, and how long it stays there. Because a vehicle does not have to record every second of your life to reveal something important about one particular moment. There is a second part of this story that is easy to miss. Your own car may not be the only car involved. If an incident happens on a street, in a parking lot, or near a highway, there may be dozens of possible cameras nearby. Private dash cams, delivery vehicles, commercial fleets, doorbell cameras, traffic systems, and other connected devices. The modern search for evidence is increasingly a search for angle, time, and location. Who was nearby? Which camera faced the right direction? Was it recording at that exact moment? This can make investigations more accurate. A video can correct memory. It can show that a witness was mistaken. It can reveal details no one noticed. But it can also create a culture where every public moment is potentially captured from several directions. And cameras do not explain themselves. They may miss the beginning of an event. They may have poor audio. A wide-angle lens can distort distance and speed. A clip can be incomplete. A timestamp can be wrong. That is why video should be treated as evidence, not as an automatic answer. The same principle applies to car data. A speed record may tell you what a sensor measured, but not why a driver acted. A location point may show where a car was, but not who was behind the wheel. Technology can narrow a story. It cannot always finish one. That distinction protects everyone: drivers, victims, witnesses, and investigators. The more powerful our devices become, the more important it is to resist the temptation to treat every digital record as the whole truth. So what should a driver do? First, learn what your own vehicle records. Check the manual. Review the privacy settings in the companion app. Find out whether a security camera feature is on, whether cloud storage is active, and whether you can delete or limit stored data. Second, separate useful safety tools from unnecessary data sharing. A backup camera can be essential. Always-on location sharing with every connected service may be a different decision. Third, protect your account. A connected car account can reveal more than a traditional key ever could. Use a strong password, enable multi-factor authentication if it is available, and remove old users when you sell or share the vehicle. Finally, understand the principle at the center of this story. Your car is not just a car anymore. It is a sensor platform that happens to move at highway speed. That can make roads safer. It can help solve disputes. It can preserve evidence when people need it most. But it also means that privacy cannot end at the front door of your house. It now follows you into the driver's seat. The next time you see a small camera in a bumper, a mirror, or a dashboard, remember, it may be there to help you see the road, but it may also be creating a record of the road you took. There is a temptation to treat this as a choice between safety and privacy, as if you can only have one. That is the wrong choice. Good safety technology should be designed with privacy in mind from the beginning. Drivers should not have to become lawyers or engineers to understand whether their vehicle is recording, uploading, or retaining information. The controls should be clear. The defaults should be reasonable. Serious access requests should follow clear legal rules. And companies should explain the difference between data stored in a car, data stored in an app, and data stored on a remote server. That kind of transparency does not weaken investigations. It makes trust possible. Because the evidence created by a vehicle can be important. It may reveal what happened in a crash, expose a hit and run, or protect an innocent driver. But evidence is powerful precisely because it can affect real lives. The more your car becomes a computer on wheels, the more your rights need to travel with you. Not after the next lawsuit, not after the next data breach. Now, while drivers still have a chance to understand what is being built into the machines they depend on every day,